Welcome everybody to the Big Sky Horror Show, and tonight I want to share what I picked up with you. I went to Missoula, Montana, had a good day, and stopped at a place called Rockin' Rudy's to get a little bit of mental health music, which is my music, mostly metal, and I'll probably share with some of those maybe in the future of what I pick up from there. But I did go inside one of our Missoula Mall at the Southgate Mall in Missoula, Montana, and they had a little place that had movies, music, video games, board games, anime, comic books, you name it. It has got everything you'd ever want as a collector, physical media lover. And we're going to go ahead and start out. Some of this stuff isn't really scary for this, but hey, sometimes you got to have a little bit of fun and get stuff that is funny. I like comedy and good comedy. Sometimes they're a spoof. And we're going to go ahead and start out. Not another teen movie. This one's the uncensored, unrated version, whichever. And I actually love this film. This is just the DVD. I've yet to really find any Blu-rays, and I like to try to get these in the wild for the most part. And we're going to go ahead and start. Paid only $6. No tax in Montana, so it's $5.99. Saved a penny. I absolutely love this movie. It's a great spoof. If you know, you know. The soundtrack is one of the best legendary soundtracks of all time. So, if you know, you know. But yeah, that's the DVD. We've got a couple recognizable faces in there who are now famous, like Mr. Captain America himself with, covered nipples there. But this is an absolute great movie. It's the best spoof I've seen ever, in my opinion, when they make fun of stuff. Great stuff. I really enjoyed that. Next, one of my favorites of all time. You can say what you will, but American Pie, the first one. I got this one because this is kind of a rare edition. It's the clear case. I used to have this back in the day, and then life happened, and I lost it. And I found it again, and I was like a kid in this candy store, you know. This is the unrated version. I only paid $5 for this guy, so I'm stoked. It's in really good condition. It's not yellow colored or anything. It's like brand new. See right through it. And we got that. And the pies themselves in the inside. So, I mean, there's a lot of these guys got pretty big and famous as well. And a legendary film. I was in my senior year when this came out. It was towards my end of my high school days, and that was a great movie. I remember everyone talking about it in the theaters at the time, even when it was on VHS at the time. Everyone's like, "Oh man, it's the best movie ever." Next, not my most favorite hero, but I do like the Incredible Hulk, and I didn't have the Blu-ray, and I've only have the DVDs, so I was like, you know what? This is a great cover. It's 3D, and it is used, of course. They reseal the used stuff. I only paid $10 for it. I'm okay with that because these ones are kind of hard to find as it is. And I'll clean up the cover later, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's just awesome to see 3D. And this one's actually a great film. I like this version of the Hulk than I do what you see in the Avengers. That is not the Hulk, in my opinion. Edward Norton played a really good Bruce Banner. I don't understand why they couldn't just work it out, you know. Everything you need in there. It's fantastic. I'm excited to have this. Definitely going to be watching this soon. I like the first Hulk too. I know a lot of people don't. But at the time when that first came out, it was like super amazing. So I can say it was great. I enjoyed it. I don't know what to say. It's just good stuff. But anyways, yeah, I mean, no, it's not a scary one. Kind of is if you think Abomination in there. I mean, it's got kind of scary stuff into it if you're, you know, scared of things, you know. But yeah, I mean, good film. Enjoyed it. Can't wait to, you know, start getting back in some of the superheroes I enjoy. As Superman and Spider-Man, my favorite. Next we got XX. Haven't seen this yet, but I've heard really good stuff about it. And this is a sealed unopened one, and found this on the only one out of this video that I got out from and whatnot. The rest I got in Missoula, Montana, in a little trip they took today. And right now it's raining like crazy outside. It's cooling off outside. It was a warm day. All in all, it was a fantastic day. I got to find some cool stuff. Got to hang out with my family, you know, stuff like that. It was fun. Nothing I can do and say to make it better. It was just a good outing. Found some movies, found some music, had a good lunch. You know, we always try to go to places that is not here in Helena, Montana. So there's a lot of places, a lot of selection there in Missoula. Next is, I'm currently trying to find these in the wild. I'm trying my best to get DVDs first, maybe VHS, and then Blu-ray. But they're harder than heck to find, and when you find them, not cheap. But I did finally find this one for only $10, so I'm super happy about that. It's Stepfather Part 2, and here pretty soon I'm hoping to find the first one and a third one that I'm missing. I have the reboot I really enjoyed as well, but I still really have a good spot for the first two of these original ones. Good story. If you know, you know. If you haven't, I suggest you guys try it out and give Stepfather the original a good chance if you like some horror stuff, because it is good stuff. I enjoy it. Now, the grand finale, what I got today, and I should say I actually got this at Barnes & Noble. So, and I did want to say my daughter wanted to go in Barnes & Noble because she's into this K-pop stuff. And she knows that there was a couple records in there that she really loves. And I was like, nah, I just don't want to go to Barnes & Noble. They don't have music anymore. They don't have movies anymore. They do have their version of music and movies that they're really expensive, but they don't have anything like you can find in the bargain places in the mall at the Southgate Mall in Missoula. And as we were checking out, you know, I was like, man, oh man, oh man, this is a boring trip coming into Barnes & Noble, but my daughter was happy, and that's all that mattered. At the check stand, I found Death of a Unicorn. I heard nothing but good stuff about this. I haven't seen it yet. I'm watching it tonight, so I'm really excited. And I don't want to open any of my movies that I get until I make a video. So I had to make the video tonight on a couple of things I did pick up recently. And so I was able to watch this because I didn't want to sit there and wait until I get a few more movies saved up so I can make a video. So with this channel, I'll try to open as much as I can. And then I'm going to be showing a couple more videos of like what I've been doing here soon. So the next one that you're going to see Pennywise and the It series. That'll probably be my next film, or should I say next video I'll be making for the channel. My collection, my PC, and all that stuff. So we got Death of a Unicorn. It's got Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega for the main actors, and it's A24. So they're kind of fancy boxes. I don't know what the story is behind this, but I watched the trailer before I made this movie, and man, I'm in for a treat, so I know. And I got some, you know, friends on Facebook who've seen it and said good things about it, so it makes it even more fun to watch. But yeah, this is what's inside. They're not cheap if you go to Barnes & Noble, but you know what? I really had high hopes for this, so I'm hoping that by buying it to what price I paid for it is going to be worth it. And I have a feeling it will. And you can kind of guess what this is. Paul Rudd there, and then we got Jenna Ortega. It's pretty cool. There's like little postcards, something like that. Pretty neat. I really enjoyed this film. I can't wait to see it. For what I've seen of the trailer, I'm like, oh man, I'm in for a treat. Can't wait. You guys got to go watch the trailer if you haven't seen it yet. And if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it, because I'm going to watch this stuff tonight, and I'm excited, and I know I'm going to enjoy it. So it's a great cover. It's a great setup. I really like the boxing. And this is kind of what Barnes & Noble does with some of their movies. Some of them are just all plasticed out. And If it's something like this, I'm all over it. I will buy it, regardless of the price. But that is it. That is the main thing I wanted to share and show. That'll be my movie night right there. So, Death of a Unicorn. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by, checking out my little movie rip. I wanted to share a little bit, so I was able to watch this. And I'm going to start stocking up for the next video. But from here, we're going to see next Pennywise and the movies It collection that I have, and possibly some merchandise that I have as well. So stick around for that, and then there's going to be more coming soon. So thank you guys for taking your time and watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Bye.